Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me and thank you so much for choosing to spend your time with me and watch this video. I'm making this video because of my needs. I need a notebook. But I need notebook with tabs. There is, this notebook I want to use for different type of passwords I need or websites I cannot forget. Different things like that. And this is the reason why I need to create something. Since I really need to make it for myself, I thought maybe some of you need something like that also. So I decided to make a video on it. Now, this video most likely will be the last video before holidays, before Christmas. So I would like to also take this time and wish everybody Merry Christmas. If you don't celebrate Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy New Year. I wish you all the best. So let's get back to a project. So for this project, I will be using notebook, and I'm really not too crazy about spiral notebooks. I don't know why, I just don't like them. But for this particular project, I think actually spiral might be the best thing for me. So I bought this one, and they sell, this is from Dollar Tree. I bought this one, and I honestly don't know why, because like I mentioned, I don't like the spirals. But good thing I did, because at this time I really do need to make something. So I'm going to be making project for myself and sharing at the same time with you. So we're going to use one notebook. This particular one measures the pages itself. They measure, so without the spiral, it's 5 inches. With the spiral, it's 5 and almost 3/8. Okay, so this is small spiral. If I take the dimension of the spiral itself, it's approximately 1/2 inch. And these, they come with this clear plastic on the front, which I think I will be removing. I don't think I need this. Now, I am going to use this paper. I also used that in my previous video. I absolutely love this paper. I bought it at Michael's. I think I'm going to stop by and check if they got pre-Christmas sale for this paper, because I really, really love the design of many pages in this one. I think that these pages don't necessarily have to be used for Christmas. For example, this blue, I think this would be beautiful to make folio for, I don't know, baby's first year, something like that. It's a beautiful color. I think gorgeous design. These stars also with blue, and I used up many of the pages from here already. This pink, how gorgeous this is. Here's the blue again. This is more Christmassy, although I love it. This gold, again, it could be used for many different things. Wedding album. So I think I'm gonna get a few more of these. So this project will be very quick project, I think. At least this is what I plan. And I will use most likely 4 sheets, maybe a few more. And this page comes also in this kit, and I really love this design. So I'm thinking of incorporating this somehow into my project, into cover page. So now let's take this, because I really don't want this clear page, so I am just gonna cut this off. Okay, I should be able to remove this. Here you go. So now I will cover this page and a back page with different paper. So I'm gonna measure from those openings to the end of the cover, and that measures approximately 4 5/8. So I think I'm gonna use maybe this blue for the cover. So 4 5/8. Let me just double check. I don't want to cut this short. It's a little bit more than 5/8, but I will cut 4 5/8. Now the height is 7 inches, and the thickness, it's about 1/4 of an inch. So this one is 4 5/8. I'm gonna need front and a back. So 4 5/8. And I will cut 7 inches and 7 inches. So now what I'm thinking is gluing this only to the cover, just like that. Whatever the color of the spiral is, I'm gonna leave it as is. That does not really bother me, and I really don't want to create something where I have to punch all these holes. So this is what I'm gonna do. So let's glue this. And now when I'm gluing this, I'm paying attention to all the edges, all the way around. I want to make sure that this is really stuck. And as you can see, this is how I get glue on my board. Okay. All right. So this will be my cover. If you got a little bit sticking out, we can just trim this off. And this side, let's do it this way. Okay, I got my cover. So now we're going to do the same thing with the back. We're gonna glue it just like this. Again, I'm trying to match up all those corners, at least on 2 sides. Okay. And now I can trim only this side. All right. So now I just actually noticed right now that, you know, the back might become your front because you got that nice white edge in here, and leave the back alone as it is. And I think that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna use this way. I guess it really doesn't matter. I also mentioned to you that I have, and I lost it somewhere. Here it is. I really want to use this. I think it looks very, very pretty, and it will fit to cover this top. So I almost want to create additional layer. So to do that, let me cut this out. You see, I think this is such a beautiful design. I really, really like it. So now the whole design, if I overlap over my cover, I see that I have to cut it right by those Christmas balls, which is okay. So now I can take my trimmer and I'm just cutting this by eyeballing. And this seems to be just a little bit too big because I do want to see a little bit of that blue on the side. So I'm going to trim a little bit more on both sides. So let's try this now. And I think this looks beautiful. So I am going to position this on the middle, just like that. Okay, and I still have that blue all the way around. Okay. I also have a little bit of that border left with the swans, and I really like them. I think they look very pretty. So I am gonna cut them out. And I'm trying to cut them nice and straight. Okay, and I do want to layer them just like this. Okay, I think we have beautiful design cover, and because we applied additional paper in here, the cover is getting really nice and thick. So now we will be working on some of the pages. What I really need is separate this into different tabs. Okay, so I wanted to create 3 tabs. So I'm gonna look, and I divided this in half, and the dimension of the page is, and I'm looking from where the die cut is, right there by the spine. This is 4.5. So we're gonna need paper cut to 10 inches and the height will be 7. So we need 10 by 7. I want my tabs to be different color. So I'm gonna use one pink, 10 by 7. I'm gonna use blue, 7 by 10. And I take one of these 10 by 7. So now we will score. So the 7 inches is the height of the notepad. So we will score the side that is 10 inches. We will score in half at 5. And we will do this with all 3 pages. Just score it at 5 and score it at 5. So now we will fold. When you fold that, make sure that your edges are nice and even. Two. And 3. Okay. So now let me take my notepad, and what we're gonna do, we will trap this one page right on the inside, just like that. Now when you position it, pay attention to those openings. So it might be actually easier to open this up this way. And when we position this page, you want to line the page up with those openings and the bottom of your page. Okay, just like this. So what we are trying to do, we are trying to trap one of the pages with this design paper. So I think that the easiest way to do this is to actually align it, position it as I have done. Apply the glue only on one side of that page, all the way to the score. Apply the glue and close it, just like that. So now let this adhere. Just like this. So we got almost one separation. So now we can open the other side and apply the glue on this side all the way to the score. Now we close it, squish it, and we got our page separation. And this is what we have. And this is exactly what I have been looking for. I want this to kind of stick out a little bit. So now, this is the middle one. So now if I divide this in half, I can work on the next page. And we will do this same thing. So I will align this. I will align it with the bottom all the way to those die-cutted holes right here by the spine. And now we apply the glue only on this side. Fold it over and capture that page. Just like that. So now when we turn around, we do the same thing on this side. So we apply the glue. Fold it over and squish it. And we got second page. So this is what we have so far. You see, you got your first section, second section, third section, and we will have one more. So now when you close it, you see this is the section that we have not worked on yet. So I'm gonna divide it in half, approximately. It doesn't have to be exact. I'm gonna take that one page and I'm gonna work on this one. So again, we're gonna repeat the same process. Put it underneath. Let's align it with the die cuts. So now when you open it, we apply the glue only on this side. We close it. And squish it. Now turn it to the other side and we do the same thing in here. So this is really quick and easy to make any kind of little notebook, spiral notebook you have, where you can actually add tabs. Okay. So now this is what we have. We got 3 tabs. Now, if you look at those tabs and you don't think that something is even, you can always trim it. This does not bother me, but I'm not done yet. Now I'm going to pull those tabs. I'm going to align it with my board. And just so you can see exactly what I'm doing, I'm opening the first tab. Okay? So I'm going to pull it, align it with my board. Now I'm going to position my ruler. Here is my 2 inches. So approximately at 2 inches, I'm going to start cutting straight down. Okay. So now I can align it the other way. So I'm putting my page right here. It has to be straight. And then I can just cut it on the angle. just like that. And I'm gonna make a little angle on this side. And as you can see, I created my little tab right here. So now I'm gonna go to the second one. I'm gonna open up. I'm gonna align it with my board to make sure it's nice and straight. And now at the 1/2 inch mark right here, now I'm gonna make 2 cuts. I'm gonna make 1 cut all the way to, this is my 2 inch mark right here. So you can position something in here. And I'm gonna make it cut on this side, just like that. Now I'm gonna count additional 2 inches and make another cut to the bottom. So what you have those 2 flaps right here. So now I position on the board the other way around. And again, I'm gonna make it cut on the angle to make that tab. Okay. And now the same thing in here. The cut I have all the way to here. So I'm going to position this on the angle and make the tab just like that. So now when I open it, you see I have 2 little tabs and I got third one left. So we're going to do the same thing with the third one. Let's align it. 1/2 inch mark. Right here. So now we use the first 2 inches and second 2 inches, which means we need to make it cut 4 inch long. Okay. Just like that. Now we got 2 inches and 1 inch left. I'm gonna make another cut. So now if you look at it, we have in here little cut and in here. So now I position upside down, just like that. And from the cut, I'm making this little angle right here to cut this off. And the same thing on that 1 inch. Little angle and a tab. So now, if you open this, you have your little notepad with tabs. If you would like to put the tab on the first one, you of course could. Now we can finish just the way it is, or we can do something else. And I think it would be nice to have a little pocket on each side, maybe for your little notes, or at least on one side. So what we're gonna do, we will create the pocket. For the pocket, I would like to use this same color paper just to kind of coordinate everything. So now we will measure. We need to find out how big of a pocket do we need. So this page is 4.5. So I think I'm gonna make it 4 inches. And this way is 7. So I'm gonna make 5. So let's make it 4 by 5. So in this paper collection, there is this page, and I think it's matching every single color in this collection. So this is what I'm gonna use. So we're gonna cut this to 5 inches. And again, if you want, you can use any leftover paper you have. And I'm gonna do this by 4. That's 1, 2, and this should be 4. It's a little bit more than I'm gonna trim it. All right. So those will be the packets. I am gonna position the packets this way, just like that. But I don't want to use the entire square. So what we're gonna do, when I position this on my board, I'm gonna cut angle from here, 1 inch from the bottom and 1 inch from the side. And it really doesn't have to be exact, but this will be the packet. So we need total of 3 of them. Again, 1 inch on the top, 1 inch on the side. So they all will be the same. 1 inch on the top, 1 on the side. Little angle. Here it is. So now I want this packet to be for this section. So we will apply the glue only on those 2 sides. Just a little strip of glue. And I do want to see some of this paper around it. I think this is just nice finish. So here's 1 packet. We open the next side. We're gonna put small strip of glue only on 2 sides. Just like that. We have second packet, and here will be the third one. Okay, so here's our really nice, quick and easy project. I can see that my pages are sticking out just a tiny bit. So if you want, you can just trim them. So here is one. This one is sticking out a little bit. And as you can see, you don't have to be that exact, detailed with the dimensions. It will work. It will look absolutely beautiful. So now I do have my MaKala stickers, which I'm gonna apply right here on the back. Okay, and this is the project. I hope you liked it. I hope you enjoyed it. I think it's very nice, quick, and it will definitely serve the purpose for me. This is exactly what I was looking for. So we have separations, we have little packets for anything we want to store. Now this could be used for many different things. You know, you can create something very similar as a maybe a little recipe book. If you have family recipes, how neat it would be if you can put separation tabs for, I don't know, maybe you have chicken recipes, beef recipes, some baking things that you want to put in here, some cakes or different things. How cute that would be to gift it to somebody in your family, maybe your daughter, maybe your daughter-in-law. Set of your recipes. I think this is really quick and easy project to do, and it's very inexpensive, yet it could bring so much meaning for gift giving. This one I will use for my passwords. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please hit like button, share, comment, and subscribe. All of those things will really help my channel grow. Thank you so much, and I hope to see you soon in my next video.